Welcome to Big Bar Baby, man. Another edition, man. Cup always muddy. Man, let's see what they talking about. This no jumper. And this kyro.
No jumper.
Remember to press like, subscribe, and
very, very
share.
blessed to have the one and only No Limit Kyro in the building. How you feeling, man?
With the real no limbs.
Your camera crew is supposed to.
He feeling like he look like a duck.
Stayed in the confidence.
Right, yeah.
Boy, what they say you got caught with? A switchy and a stolen car.
Life these days.
Boy.
Trying to better myself.
Can we
Boy, hold on. Let me look it up, man.
There we go.
I thought you niggas was getting money on Chicago. Y'all ain't getting no more money? Y'all going broke out here?
What do you do when you're out here, though?
Just be getting a vibe. I don't really be doing. Just be trying to get out of Chicago for me.
Right. Well, who do you kick it with when you're out in California?
I kick it with bro over there. That's my homie.
Oh, Remo?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Donnie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know you guys got a history. That's kind of crazy,
How
too.
you know that?
Because I remember the Juice WRLD era that he was around and you were around.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like I just got done rewatching the whole 16 Shot on like the most classic interview ever.
Hey, I knew this.
Did you know that was going to be as big a deal as it ended up being?
Yeah.
You did. Because you had never done one before. Had you been having people ask you to do interviews?
Yeah, they were steady asking me to like do interviews, but I ain't never want to do them. Because I always used to tell them like, y'all gotta pay me for this.
Right.
And I don't like really be like on no, I don't like be like on no blog and like doing reactions.
Oh, so No Limit Kyro had a problem with Herbo.
I never really talked to them.
And Reese said
I knew
Herbo gold in this shit. And I don't like that hating ass shit. If you got a problem with a nigga, don't bring it to the internet. We man, bring it face to face.
Want to be a rapper.
So I guess you one of them niggas that got left behind on No Limit Kyro.
Better your life and everything. But it's like when you read the comments,
and now
you can really
you on your purr
reacting to it and just like couldn't believe it.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah. I don't really be knowing what to think about that because I be getting like he
So
when
that's
I
who you
put
are.
out vlogs.
I don't even know who you are. Like, I don't be knowing.
So like when that interview came out, I probably like watched the comments like 2 times, and it was like some sad. It was like good.
This shit just
good reaction
content.
and bad reaction to it. Like the bad reaction was like, oh yeah,
I guess
you cloud chasing, oh you up and you just hating why you doing this and like that. Then it was other like, oh yeah, he should be doing that type of this ain't doing it right. But don't nobody really know what's going on like with that whole situation but me and my homies. The public gonna think what they want to think. I don't really get no what they thought.
But there's a couple of moments where it's like kind of just astounding how real it was. Like there's a moment where you're just like talking about bailing your homie out or something. You're like, well, we all we got. And that's kind of like a normal thing to say, but it just hit different and just felt super real.
Like, it is though, like being in the hood, we is all we got though. Like certain like see they homies more than they family type.
Mm-hmm. Shit. No, like, you ain't, nigga. Like, left your ass behind it. You all you got when like all y'all together. You ain't all you got when one nigga fly to the moon and leave your dusty ass on the ground, you little dirty motherfucker.
So much together that they all they got type. So that's when.
Since the interview came out, you and her y'all talked about like cool again or what? What's the relationship like now?
Hell no. That's not what looking like what I read.
Hell no.
What about Bibby?
I talked to Bibby. That's my cousin. I don't be talking to her though. He probably mad at me.
He didn't hit you up once the interview came out to let you know that he was displeased?
I still love him, but I don't really be thinking about that.
What you love him for?
I ain't gotta be cool.
He don't love you? Right?
It ain't gotta be.
Why only her though? Because you at first you said Bibby wasn't doing right either though. So like, why pass it over with Bibby, not her?
That's some more that's why I said it's gonna be mainly inside of them. You know. Everybody ain't gonna understand unless you like in our circle.
Yeah, because he talked about how he kind of felt about the Herb situation, but he also said that there was like a specific thing that added to it that he wasn't going to specify. And if you weren't going to specify it, that leads us to believe that it was very serious.
I don't know, man. I can say this.
Look, man, you seem like David Ruffin, man. You seem like you trying to get back into the temptation, and temptations don't want your ass no more. Like, stop capping, fool. Say what it is. You got caught in the car with a switchy and a stolen car. What you doing riding around a stolen car with a switchy? What you riding around on missions?
Funny thing though.
Like, what you on? Get to the facts.
With me,
Let me interview you. I'ma ask you, what you on? Why you riding around a stolen car with a switchy? You can't afford a rental? You can't afford Avis?
So was it money or
Punk ass, man.
yeah, that's just all that. I can't even comment on it.
You can't comment on it, but you might well comment on it now. You locked up now. You just got you in a banger now. You in a clinger. And get what? Herbo ain't gonna give you no money. So you might as well take the no limit off your name and just call yourself Kyro. Pussy pump Kyro.
Having a rap.
I've been like, I don't know, like in my eyes,
You can't rap.
a lot of people already.
Cause you got tattoos in your face, you might as well rap.
Man, like want to look like all like they hound me, they was on some noses.
Ain't nobody knows if you got tattoos in your face. That means you're gonna be a rapper. You're not gonna be a corporate corporate lawyer if you got tattoos in your face. You ain't gonna get a 9 to 5. You got tattoos in your face, you might as well rap.
I already got a big fan.
Talking about you don't want nobody being your business. You got tattoos in your face. Once you put tattoos in your neck, tattoos in your face, it's only one thing you can do: skateboard or rap. Which one you gonna choose, fool? The fuck? Yeah, I know you killing me on this shit, man.
Top comment.
I gotta start speaking my mind, man.
Trap Lord Ross, aka the man who crowned King Von a serial killer, and he's basically saying like congratulating 16, saying like this is one of the greatest.
Hold on. I gotta press pause. First of all, Trap Lord Ross is not the greatest man to introduce no goddamn King Von. First of all, Trap Lord Ross is somebody from UK somewhere, and he just be trying to piece together puzzles like Carmen Sandiego. Like he just be trying to put pieces together. How the fuck? Ooh, come on, man. Don't make me slap you. Like that's like me being all the way in Africa, and I'm trying to tell you what 50 Cent doing in America. Like what? Piecing together some goddamn tweets. Oh, he doing it, he doing that, he doing that. Like, come on, man. Trap Lord Ross ain't no king or nothing. Like, man, fool, at least get the facts straight. I like Trenches News, for real. Shout out Trenches News. Even though you keep putting that mask on your face, take that mask off, fool. Like, what you scared of? Like, I mean, if you can talk how you can talk with the mask on, talk like how you talk with the mask off. I mean, I know the mask make you feel a little more braver, you know, because if I had a mask on my face, shit, I'd probably be talking a little bit more reckless, but ain't nobody about to put no mask on their face and that shit, it make you look like you just scared or something. But I mean, you the voice of reason, but take the mask off. You know what I mean? Yeah, seems like a sucker to me. But it is what it is.
Your vantage point on it, your viewpoint, it's like offers so many like little details that you just wouldn't really get from a lot of.
I ain't even watched it though.
Oh, okay. But I'm saying just the comment that he left on the interview is kind of like, you're not going to get that level of openness from a Sosa or a Dirk or a Herbo or whatever. But like, you just kind of like told the story.
Sauce?
It's really like being a kid from Chicago.
Like, it's like, I'm going to just like sum this shit up for you. Like all in one. Like this shit ain't about my homies. This shit ain't about let's pick like four main artists like from Chicago. Like, I'm just saying, like you can say it out.
And one made
like
you.
this, you know.
Just any artist
Drill rappers. Drill rappers. No, like bigger than that.
Dirk, Sosa, Reese, Polo G.
Hell no.
That's just random names.
All right,
Dirk.
so let's just say all these niggas.
Definitely Chief
rappers.
Keef.
And
Definitely Polo.
in order to
And
be a drill rapper, like somebody.
Man, shout out Reese. Shout out Reese. Cause I like that Don't Like with Reese on the remix.
And shit. You see niggas in the backgrounds and shit like cold guns and
Herbo ain't really get to his peak yet.
Shit like that. So once whoever rapping this shit, you gonna be like, damn.
But hold on.
So this shit looking realistic.
I gotta say,
man.
top four.
Like, that's how that shit looking.
Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco,
like
Common.
Like who the fuck gonna believe 6ix9ine,
and Lil Durk?
These niggas behind him.
That's my top four rappers from Chicago.
If you a drill rapper, like
listen,
I don't give no fuck that if you ain't even gotta be rapping for real.
You niggas dialing every day.
There's niggas behind you pushing you. Like these niggas important. They are more important than you down there.
If you a drill rapper, you gotta rap for at least a month and not die. If you gonna rap a month and not die, then I'ma respect you. Other than that, you a duck.
Do we really do that shit? So all them names you said, like, if niggas want in videos and shit, making that shit look cool, like, that shit'd be hard to believe for a lot of these rappers. Like, it's niggas, like, I'ma just strip the whole drill shit. Like, we got, if niggas don't want to be no drill rapper, we got niggas like Kanye, we got niggas like John Legend and Common and shit. Like, these niggas made it rapping about Jesus and some more shit. So once you rapping about some drill shit, oh, that shit come as a whole. Like, that shit don't come as no one person. So once you get on as one nigga, that shit, you gotta take care of niggas who's behind you in these videos and shit, doing all this crazy shit. Like, all that shit, this shit, like Dirk said, like, you saying to the streets once you even step foot in some drill shit, period. That shit, that don't mean no one nigga. That shit, all these niggas important. Like, you got niggas known just off being in videos because motherfuckers interested in nigga like D-Rose and shit, from 600. Because there's so many motherfuckers rapping about him and who else niggas be saying. Like, all that shit means something.
Melly, all these dudes.
But you can't compare Herb to 6ix9ine. That's essentially like what.
Well, he definitely did in the 16 shot. I'm saying that was kind of like the most brutal part, where you're like, "Damn, he feel like
I'm
that."
saying niggas, period. I'm not talking about Herb.
But in the interview, you did compare Herb. You said it was on some like 6ix9ine shit.
That was during the 6ix9ine era, where everybody was talking about 6ix9ine, right?
Nah, hell no.
I guess actually it was a little later. Yeah.
It was before he snitched, though, right?
No, it was after.
It was after he snitched when he said that.
I don't even really like I said, I ain't even watched that interview.
The 16 one, you ain't watch it back.
I don't watch shit I put out, bro. Like, I don't watch shit that we do. Like, I don't rewatch none of that shit.
But I mean, to be honest, it is kind of like the standard that rappers get on, and they might have like a couple homies that they keep around them. But for the most part, that shit usually falls apart unless they stay where they're from.
That shit fall apart, but all y'all built this shit together. So it's like, you got to keep that same energy. niggas could say like, oh yeah, I can't take everybody. Like, but when we was in this shit fucked up, everybody was in this shit together. But I don't even want to keep talking about that type of shit because.
All right, one more thing. The people that was in the 16 interview, I seen them with Herb and shit now. So like, how that work?
We are homies still.
So some of them still cool and kicking with them and shit.
All of us still cool.
Yeah, I feel that.
They never stopped hanging when, like, that's what it was.
I mean, if you're really family, you can have issues, and even the issues can become public, right?
Like, yeah, that's the issue. That shit just went on camera. That shit. There's always issues behind closed doors with everybody. That shit just was on camera at the time.
Was there anything in particular that led up to you even doing that interview, though? Anything in particular, or was it just years of you being a little frustrated?
Man, look, I can't even really remember. We just probably fell out on some shit.
But nah, we'd love to see you and Herb together again because y'all got classic little, like back in the day, I seen a whole bunch of pictures of y'all like when y'all was younger and shit. So it seemed like Herb definitely had to be around.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, right?
No, that's why I said, like, that's the same shit I said in the DJU interview. This shit not only about Herb. Like, I could fall out with him and I won't say shit to him. I got family I fall out with. I got homies I fall out with. Other than him, that I won't say shit to. This shit ain't about him, bro. This shit just about him because he a rapper. Everybody curious on what the fuck going on with a rapper. I fall out with more than one of my homies, bro. That shit ain't got nothing to do with. That shit happen on a daily with every nigga. That's how that shit go.
Yeah.
Alright then.
No, that's real. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of early Kyro. Tell us a little bit about what life was like for you growing up.
I don't know. They gotta describe what you mean. I don't know. That shit like life. I've been in the streets a long time. Like since I was like real young. Like a long time, like 5, 6, 7 type shit running the streets.
Why so young though? Like, was your parents around?
Yeah. But my mama was young though. So like it was like easy for me to like get away with shit.
Because I seen in the interview, you also said like you was like 5, 6, 7, smoking and shit. You said the older guys was just like they had you.
Yeah, they thought that shit was funny. Like they was just having me around in traffic and shit, like smoking weed and drinking and doing all type of shit. Like, and I ain't even really want to do that shit. I was just trying to fit in too though.
Does that seem kind of fucked up to you now?
Yeah, like a little bit. I thought that shit was cool, like doing what I want, but now I'm just got older like that. That shit fake fucked up my mental a little bit. That shit crazy.
But there's a lot of shit like that that happens in the streets or whatever, and it seems like it's all good. And then once it comes into the public eye, like for instance, what I'm thinking of is when Boosie was talking about getting his 14-year-old son some head, having a stripper suck his dick. And like he felt totally comfortable saying that on camera. And then once people seen it on Twitter and stuff, they start going crazy because once you take that shit and actually give some sunlight to it, it just sounds super fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit just sound fucked up on camera. Like, once you put some shit on to everybody to judge, now you can't get mad on who putting their input on that shit. Like, even shit I did, that shit, like, now I'm like, damn. Like, that shit, once you put that shit out there, everybody gonna put their input on that shit. And you can't get mad because you put that shit out there for them to see. There's a million niggas out here probably doing that shit with their kids. They 14 trying to get them some head and shit. They gonna do that shit by themselves anyway at 14. Motherfuckers out here fucking at 13, 12. He just be speaking his mind on some Charleston White shit.
You like Charleston White?
Yeah, I fuck with Charleston, man.
Why? It just keeps it so real?
I ain't gonna lie, Charleston, like, I don't know, I fuck with dude hard, though. At first, I ain't fuck with him because he kept just pushing this snitch ass shit when he first came out.
Right.
But I fuck with him hard, though. I don't really be paying attention to the internet, but...
So you can forgive him for saying that he prays that all the BDs and GDs die?
Yeah, I ain't BD or GD.
Still, that's a lot of Chicago right there that he wants dead.
Fuck with Charleston. I'm behind him.
This week's insanity that he said, though, was basically like taking a bet on when Blueface's child is going to die.
Yeah.
Or come out retarded.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He be saying some crazy shit, though, for home. I ain't with him on all that.
Can't stand by and everything.
Yeah, he tripping, though. He be saying crazy shit. I ain't fucking with him.
That's why people can't look away. It's just so you just can't predict what the fuck's going to come out of his mouth.
I don't fuck with him with that type of shit, though. I don't be playing with little kids and shit.
Yeah, that's wild. You get some pussy when you're a young dude on the block? At what age?
No. I wasn't fucking. I was on some shy shit. I started fucking at like 12 or 13. Like, that's normal shit, though. Like, this, I don't know. Some people been fucking before that. But that's when I started fucking, though.
Interesting. All right, where do you want to go with this?
All right, yeah. So, all right, let's start with NLMB. So, what's the difference? Because I know it's like No Limit and them Muskegon boys, like it's like a separate block or something.
Yeah, you could say that. They're like two different people. But it's like one, though. They already never leave my brothers, though. They know them Mosquito boys, some old shit.
Oh, so that's the old name. Now y'all gonna never leave my brother, right?
Yeah.
So what's it like growing up over there? Because I seen that Kanye house is literally like not that far down the street from.
Yeah, Kanye, I don't really, like, he lived, like, where he lived at, that was, like, I'm trying to see, like, what gangs and shit was right there. Like, I be seeing Kanye saying, like, yeah, you see how he out here saying
Yeah, GD.
that's GD, like, where he lived at, I think it's, like, Stones and shit right there, like, them niggas who don't even like GD, so. And then he was, like, hang with niggas, like, I don't know, that's GD said some new shit. I never heard him say that shit.
Yeah, so that area is not a GD area. It's a Eastone area or something, right? For sure.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he on.
Did they really take his house out and bring it to the venue for that show that one time? Is that real?
I don't know if they took it out or
They, like,
built some
recreated
shit
it?
that- yeah,
Yeah.
they probably built some shit that looked just like it. I don't think they took it out. But I seen somebody go to his house and the shit looked like they did dig it up because I've seen, like, it wasn't really in the ground too much. I'm like, did they really dig this shit up? I don't really know, though. But, yeah, Kanye, like, he probably, like, 5 minutes. Yeah, like 5 minutes from, he lived like 5 minutes
From where you live at.
Nah, like from my hood.
So his area is still considered Terrytown, or
He ain't got no area for, like, I don't think he never claimed shit.
his house that he lived in,
Yeah.
is that considered Terrytown?
Nah, hell no.
It was a replica, according to TMZ.
Yeah. Yeah, his house like 5 minutes.
From
like
Terrytown.
Yeah.
All right, so they was calling it Terrytown like before you was born and shit. Like that's always been the name.
Yeah. They was calling it because, like, all the older guys were, like, doing bad shit and, like, terrorizing everybody, like, throwing bricks at cars and shit that drive through the block and pissing in water guns, spraying bitches with it. All type of crazy shit they was doing back then. They was just doing
And that
crazy
was the influence that you grew up around?
Yeah, like, I grew up, like, around a lot of the older guys. Like, I ain't never really grew up around, like, niggas my age. I grew up around, like, all of my homies that, like 40 and shit now.
How old are you right now?
I'm 28.
Okay. You seem older. You've seen a lot.
Yeah, I seen a lot of shit.
I mean, if you're making a 5-year-old drink and you're spraying bitches with piss water guns or whatever, throwing bricks at their cars, sounds like some gully ass dudes.
You know, I was throwing bricks shit. I wasn't pissing in the water. I wasn't doing none of that.
So you hung out with like the older guys was like cause in Herb's music he's always rapping about like Rock and Kobe, like these were some of your friends that you hung around.
Yeah.
Were they older than you or?
No. Yeah, they was like Rock, like, that's like one of my main homies. Like, bro, like, he probably like 30 now. Or 31, some shit like that. He probably like 2-3 years older. He ain't that old. Yeah, Kobe like the same age too, though.
Kobe and Rock was from No or
Yeah.
And it was always No Limit since you were a young kid. That was always
The name?
you just knew that was where you were from.
Yeah. Something like that. Like, when you little, though, like, you really choose shit without knowing you chose shit. Like, Like, I probably didn't even know I was in a gang and I was in a gang type shit. Like, I ain't even wanna. That shit just be choosing motherfuckers. But I don't really be on no gang banging shit no more.
Really?
I don't really give no fuck about that shit.
Was there anything that made you feel that way, or is it just the fact that you
Yeah,
got
like
older?
all that shit really pointless to me. Like, to just be like, I'm in a gang type shit. Like it's niggas out here that's like, let's just say like Kanye. Like, no, like, I ain't even gonna say Kanye. I'm just say every GD or every BD. All them niggas don't, like, all the BDs don't know they chief. Like 98% of their ass. 98% of the GDs don't know Larry Hoover. 98% of Stones don't know Jeff Ford.
Right?
Like, they just out, everybody out here just blind leading the blind type shit. And niggas take this shit serious. Like when I was in jail and shit, like if I say some shit like, nigga, fuck Larry. Like, nigga, stop playing with Larry. Like, I be on some playing shit though, but I say, if you say some shit like that, I'm like niggas look at these niggas like gods. Like, they ain't never seen these niggas day in their life. And they got the whole world out here just screaming their name and got this bitch. The whole city fucked up off this shit. Fuck the city, then, in the world. Like, all this shit just, I don't know where this shit going.
But do you look at that, like, you saw the change? Like, was there just a big change around like 2011 or whatever?
Like,
You missed the days when it was a little bit more peaceful?
like 2011, no, that shit wasn't peaceful. Shit wasn't peaceful.
Or like whenever the drill shit popped off and the war kind of took place, right?
I don't know. I feel like the drill shit, that shit was like, that was like the worst shit and the best shit that could have ever happened to Chicago. All that shit just, it fucked it up here and it put the spotlight on us at the same time.
Yeah, because if you really zoom out, it's like you got a handful of rappers that got rich, some of their friends that had opportunities from it and shit, but then meanwhile you got all these broke ass people killing each other.
Yeah, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit just, I don't really know what to say about that shit. That shit just, like I said, that shit fucked it up for the better and the worse. Like, everybody got clout and shit now, and everybody getting this shit split up on some BDK, GDK shit. But that type of shit, that shit been going on before the cameras came out though. That shit just made it worse. Cause everybody like wanted to be a part of some shit.
Right, because Chicago, like, still to this day, it's like the city in America that people are the most fascinated by on a street level. Like, you got to throw LA in there, but there ain't like good documentaries about LA like there are about Chicago on the same level.
But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like we do it better. That's why everybody like.
Well, it's like younger and more like, you know.
Yeah, like, and like I be like saying like Chicago, I ain't gonna say like we started a lot of shit. We started a lot of shit though. Like, mainly like the BDs and shit. Like, they get a lot of credit for trend setting and shit. But a lot of shit that we do, our shit came from like other cities and shit too. So like, any other nigga ain't gonna like, they ain't gonna like admit to the shit. But like, let's just say like No Limit, that shit came from Master P. And that shit all the way in New Orleans and shit. Like, wherever the fuck they at. Like,
Even Young Money came from
like
Lil
Young
Wayne.
Money, like they
JoJo World was Brick Squad.
Yeah, they stole. They want to be out. They ain't out the Waka Flocka them. Shit, they ain't out the Master P them and who else? Like, we got a Dipset. It's all type of gangs and shit. Like, that's named after other. Like, we really like. I'd say like, from looking at our city, like our city was influenced off little shit. Probably like New Orleans and New York. Like, you see that, like, they be having debates and shit, like, oh, y'all stole a lot of shit from New York. Like, they stealing shit from us now, but a lot of motherfuckers stole shit, like, not even, I ain't gonna, even if it ain't the whole city, like, niggas stole shit from Cameron them, niggas stole shit from Master P them. Cause these the niggas who was the niggas before. All these niggas became somebody. Like, everybody stole shit from everybody.
But the fact that all these like Chicago gangs kind of took their names from like popular rappers and shit. Like that is something that is just kind of like a young ass kid thing to do when you look back at it.
That's
You
what
know?
everybody was doing. Like, all right, they No Limit, they Dipset, they Brick Squad, they Young Money, they all type of other crazy shit. Just I don't know. It's a lot of more games.
Yeah, when I was like 18, you couldn't tell me I wasn't G Unit.
Like let's just look at it like Fredo, like Fredo Santana. Like who the fuck is like this? He inspired by Joel Santana.
Right.
Shit like that.
Yeah, it was a lot of that going on, it seemed like. So how did y'all even so were you there at the start when Herb and Bibby started doing the music?
Yeah, man. What else gonna be?
How long were you friends with her before the music shit started to pop off?
A
couple of years.
Yeah, something like that.
And was Keef already popping at the time, or like when Herb was doing the music, who was popping in the city for y'all?
I ain't gonna lie. Like Chief Keef, like he really like set the tone for like all type of niggas. Like before Chief Keef was setting the tone, it was like King Louis and shit first. But like Chief Keef made that shit look way easy. Like he came and fucked it up. Like I don't know nobody in Chicago like that I give my flowers to except like Chief Keef. Like Chief Keef like a real like genius in this shit to me. Like he real like he deserved everything he had coming to him. Like I don't know nobody fucking with him. Like I fuck with Chief Keef on the rap side. I fuck with her. Like I look at them like the same type of niggas. Like they everything they got they deserve on the rap side. But other than that, like on some I don't know. I feel like them the only two niggas who got real talent. Like other than that, like from Chicago, I don't get nobody else. They prosper like Juice WRLD and Dirk and Baby. Well, I'm gonna put Chief Keef and Juice WRLD in the same category. Like, cause I look at both of them like some real legends in this shit.
Yeah, you asked me, Juice WRLD, like if he had lived, like he could have been a Drake. He could have been like one of the absolute biggest artists in the world. He basically was in the couple years that he was around. It's like really like a tragedy that he got taken out the way he did.
Yeah, man, that shit still be fucking with me.
You was on the plane when it happened?
Yeah.
So all right, so he popped some pills and like did y'all what was the can you like set the tone? Like I know y'all pulled to the airport and then the police came.
That shit just happened so fast, man. I ain't gonna lie. I just remember. I don't know. We just got off that bitch and bro just started bleeding and coughing up. I ain't seen him. He was saying he ate some pills and shit, but I just seen him coughing up blood and shit. Yeah. Got in the ambulance and I ain't seen him since.
So you didn't even know he passed until later?
I thought he was cool.
Damn. And so how long had you been like part of the team around that time, like moving around with them? Would you just like pop out for a couple weeks at a time or?
No, hell no. I was fucking with bro for like a whole year. Yeah. That was like a whole year. I had that shit. That was probably like the beginning of 2018. Then G Money let me hear his music and shit. I ain't really like his shit at first. I'm like, man, you sure this is the way you want to go? Like this? Because I'm so used to drill shit and shit like that. I'm like, you sure that shit gonna go? Like, he like, man, I know this shit gonna go. This what I ain't thinking for. He like, basically, like, he ain't thinking like small. He think I'm like, fuck the whole black community and shit. He want the whole rock star like wave. I'm like, all right. That shit he ended up doing what it supposed to do.
Right. It's kind of crazy because you're studying that 16 interview where you make it very clear that you're not trying to meet rappers, have new friends, like be on some clout thirsty shit or whatever. But then when you bring up Juice WRLD, you're like, nah, that was like family to me.
Yeah, that's like my brother. I look at him like a brother. Like, let's just say, like, if my homies, like, want me to embrace somebody, that's how I get close to them. But if we just going in a room full of rappers and shit, like we in the room with Birdman and we in the room with Drake and shit like that, I ain't gonna be talking to them and no shit like that because I don't want to be looking like no fucking groupie and no shit like that. Like, you just gotta, like, base all the shit you do, that shit fall back on your homies and shit. That shit fall back on your family, all that shit. So that's how I be moving. I be thinking for other motherfuckers. Like, I don't want nobody to go home like, damn, you seen Fool and them homie, he was in the room, like, recording and shit, like, on some fan shit. Like, I don't be on that type of goofy shit. But Juice, that's like, he was on my homie and them, like, they signed him, so look at him, like, all they artists that they got under their shit, like, they got Z, they got Stunner Gambino, who else the fuck from them guy? Like, then they had Clever. Right. I fuck with all of them. Like, I look at all of them like brothers and shit. Like, I get close with all of them because I want all of them to feel comfortable when they're around me.
Is Kid Leroy an op now?
No, man. I forgot about Leroy, though.
There was a rumor that, like, y'all ran down, not y'all, but, like, there was a rumor
that was you? At Summer Smash?
that some people that the Kid Leroy was supposed to perform somewhere, and I guess he got ran down on and didn't perform.
That wasn't us. That probably was some random Chicago motherfucker.
But what's your memories of being around Kid Leroy early on?
I love the fight. I tell you, that's the same feeling I got for them I have for him. But I don't be seeing him no more shit. I don't know.
How do you feel about him, like, just switching up on y'all after you got the fame and just to link up with Scooter Braun and just say,
hey,
fuck grade A?
I told you, like even though I don't be lying, I don't be watching the internet and shit, I don't even know who the fuck Scooter Braun is. I don't even know, like, who the fuck is this?
It's Justin Bieber's manager, but
that's what I heard he was with, Justin Bieber. I don't know who's.
Basically, it's like the most corporate manager you could possibly have, especially after the fact that you got discovered by Bibby and them.
Yeah. Yeah, but once you pull a motherfucker, like, from my understanding, they grabbed him. He like a diamond in the dirt. And they found him. And, like, ain't no nigga just going overseas and across the country and shit, getting no artists and signing them and shit. So I don't get no fuck. I don't know their situation, but I know they made him who he is. Even if he had the talent, like, they still put the machine behind him to make him who he was. So if he, like, gave up on them, that's some weird shit. I don't know. I know they made him. They did a lot of shit to get him where he was at.
No, I mean, you gotta give it to Bibby that the fact that he was able to find somebody as talented as Juice WRLD just like out of Chicago, and then the fact that he was also able to have his next person he signed be somebody as talented as Leroy, but like from the other side of the fucking world. I mean, that's pretty crazy because I did a vlog with Kid Leroy like in his neighborhood right before they signed him.
No, I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that.
And I remember him mentioning it.
Yeah, we was talking about that.
He mentioned it a couple of times, like, yeah, I've been talking to Juice WRLD's team and shit like that, you know, but I didn't really like have any clue it was gonna pop off like that either.
Yeah, I ain't know either.
They were kind of trying.
I ain't gonna lie though, but it's like when I was hearing this music, like, as I, like, cause you know I'm around, so I'm hearing a lot of unreleased shit. So I'm like, damn, shorty really hard though. Like, and he got the flow. He know how to, like, he a real musician. Like, he a real artist. Like, you know, like, he got a lot of the shit that he could do. Like, that's how I look at, like, the other artists they got now. Like, Z, he a real machine.
Okay, so you're a believer in him too. Nice.
I believe in all my homies, man, that I fuck with. If I'm see the potential in you, I'm fucking with you.
This is what I'm trying to figure out though. Who you kick it with when you're in LA?
I kick with a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck with the whole grade 8.
Okay.
Yeah, my niggas.
Okay. You don't have street connects out here?
No.
You leave that alone?
No, I ain't really. Like, you got to think about it though. That's there's niggas I'ma see that's really from Chicago that probably just changed their life or moved out. Like, I'ma fuck with them. I might just go out to eat and freak bitch. Shit like that.
I got this guy Swifty Blue that I think you should tap in with.
Who that? Yeah, crib.
Nah, he's Mexican.
Yeah.
But he'll take care of you.
I'm back, folks.
I gotta see what's up. We might be with the real 60s, man.
No, he's not. It's not that. Oh man, where do you want to go with this Remo? Because Remo really, he took hella notes on the shit. He's excited.
He the real no
jumper
jumper
for a minute, right?
He the real no jumper, man.
Oh yeah, shit, damn. All right.
So all right, fuck. What's up with Cutthroat? How did y'all even? Because if you go on the internet and if you go look at the history of Kyro,
Alright, folks. So
with you online versus some dudes called
Kyro just got charged today.
Vaughn and Dre and them. Like, how originally did that even start? Like,
Was
it's been some shit like even when you were younger.
car with a switchy.
I don't know them for real. I don't know.
But you know, them Chicago dudes always end up getting out in like 1 or 2 days.
That shit just came about like.
I don't know, man. It's like they got awesome.
I don't want to get niggas to like. I already talk about the situation.
Cause it was one dude talking about after my cousin.
I don't really know. I don't know them.
He had called like switching in New York.
Documentaries gas some of these people up and make the people convinced that they're more than they were.
Yeah.
He like, F my cousin.
Like,
you snitched on your cousin.
Nah, that wasn't even you. That was Say Cheese, man. I seen the interview with J Man. He talking shit about me and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, he on there like, but Say Cheese like, man, what's up with
machine gun after going high speed chase with cops.
Whiskey bad, like what the fuck, man?
The dude you're looking at got arrested with a machine gun.
I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of them niggas like. I had watched the Bandman Kevin interview with the movies out there with the big folks nigga.
He got caught with a Glock with a switchy.
A lot of niggas in Chicago.
And he tried to flee and he looted and he got caught. They trying to sensationalize.
I can't really explain it. Like niggas just giving niggas too much
high speed chase. Stop it.
They're saying shit on the internet.
Alright, man. Look.
Yeah, whatever.
Get your lawyer.
Nigga, whatever image nigga put out.
Night. Keep your buttholes tight.
That's like I told you with the drill shit. Like, it's probably
don't expect Herbo to
43 rappers in Chicago never killed nobody, never shot nobody, but it's when he
we'll see you when we see you. You should have been a rapper. I mean, what the hell?
You gonna believe when you see the video?
What's the point of having tattoos on your neck if you ain't gonna rap? Like,
I can't make it.
You know what I mean? Like.
But when you watch like the Chirac Street Legends videos and shit, it's like very rarely do they talk about the rappers having mad bodies and shit. It's always like their homie.
Subscribe.
Not always.
BigBarrBaby. And we signing out.
You said what? You said something really bad. What?